Yo, it's your boy Kido, and you're locked into Culture Box, where thinking inside and outside of the box is key. I got a special guest in the building today, man. I don't even know what to call man. He's got so many different aliases, but we got man like Vex, aka Andre Dwayne, or is it Masha, or is it Gally? Like, what we doing? We got Vex in the place, man. Andre Dwayne, welcome, bro.
What's good, my brother?
You
What's
telling
good,
me?
man? I'm all good, man. Thanks for having me, man. I
Come on,
appreciate
man.
it, man.
Thanks for coming through, bro. It's like long overdue, innit?
Nah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. No pun
I see what you're
intended.
doing. Yeah, you're starting already. You're starting already, bro. No pun intended. Listen, I just want to say congratulations to all your recent success, bro.
Thank you.
Like, I've seen you working from knee high, like just making your strides up in the acting world, music industry. So you get your director on, and yeah, man, you get me. You've got TMM on. You're repping TMM heavy.
On the heart.
What's that? Touch Money
chest,
Music?
Mind, heart, and chest. You feel
Okay,
me?
I see you.
That's the brand, that's the team. So many different departments, but this is ultimately the infrastructure behind everything I'm doing. So yeah, man, I've got a dope team, so I have to represent for them right now and myself. Yeah, man.
I mean, TMM, like growing up, I know TMM, yeah.
100.
Some Sydenham Hills.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Facts.
So at Culture Box, there's no specific way where we go. Sometimes we start from the beginning, sometimes we start from the middle. I want to start with Supacell right now.
Yeah.
Because obviously that's got a big wave right now. And you've got a main, like your character is a main guy. Masha, you got a nice role. What's it like? Like, how does it feel now that you've shot the first season of Supacell? Like, what's the vibes been like? Have you noticed any differences in life? And you know
what it is? Supercell feels a part of my life now. Like, so it's like, it's up, whatever direction it takes, it's always going to be a part of my life. So right now, just going about on my day-to-day life and getting recognized, it's a good feeling. Even when I don't get recognized, it's a good feeling, because sometimes you just want to cut through and do what you need to do. So I kind of like the balance. I'm not going to lie. Like, I actually love the balance, to be fair. So what it's like, it's amazing. It's undescribable. The brands that I speak to, the people that reach out to me now, people that I would never have thought have seen me working from years before, are finally getting a chance to, he's been putting in work for a minute, let me send him a message, or so forth. So it's an amazing feeling, bro. I'll be real, like, it's an amazing feeling. It's hard to describe in when you're asked something.
Yeah.
I wish I had more words to say.
No, it's all good. That's
that's
the realness, because I guess the reason I asked that is because for me, I'll be chilling sometimes at the yard or whatever, screensavers on Netflix, and I just see my brethren there. You get me? I just see my man repping, and it's just a good feeling. So I just wanted to know how it felt for you, because obviously you're living it. So you know what I mean?
100.
Another thing I wanted to ask you, just in terms of that, what was it like playing the role of Masha? Like, what did that feel like as you're doing it? Like, did you have to prepare for it differently? Is it something that you knew you was gonna, like, how did that come about?
Yeah, because obviously we done our read through. I knew who my character was and kind of what position he played between the younger lot, and being the bridge between the younger lot and Crazy and our older group as such. So I knew that I had to be someone that you would have to take seriously. So it's not Gallus, it's not your Gallus role, where Gallus is more like Vex. Cause it's a funny thing. Masha's more on this. Masha, like, yo, what do you mean you don't want to buy that cup? Yo, where's the money? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, which it's easy because, we live in the thick of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to navigate and find the right tuning to be the character you need to be. Yeah, man.
Okay, what's it like learning the lines on that? Like, is it like bars? Because obviously you do music as well. Is it a similar process or is it different?
It's a different process, but you could use the acting scripts to help you. It's a weird one because you're telling a story ultimately, innit? I don't want to give away too many gems, but when I'm learning my script, I have to read everything. So I want to know everything. Where do I insert? What part does that character play, and those things like that. So I'll read the whole script, and that's pretty much how you would learn your lines, and then you can twang it to how you would say it or how you think your character would say it. And yeah, man, it's pretty straightforward, depending on how much lines you got.
Yeah, I hear you still. So this ain't your first rodeo. You've been acting for a minute. Like I
Yeah.
know that, but we want the people to know that. So what's it like coming all the way from being that? What's it like being where you are now? You're Masha. And also, how do you feel? Like, was man them trolling you because Masha kind of got mashed up in the car park? You
Yeah,
see
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Oh,
Like,
bro,
you must get.
bro,
Because
listen.
I was like, sorry to cut you, but I was like, yeah, that's my boy FX there, rare, rare, rare. Like, and then you know what I mean? But it wasn't a fair fight. It wasn't a
You
fair
get it.
fight,
My man's got
innit?
powers, bro. Like, but no one knew that then, innit? So I got mashed up. Masher got beat up. That's it. Masher got beat up. Yeah, but yeah, the trolling never stops for that one. That never stops. How you let people think it's real? They're like, how you let the
I
young
know they
G
take
beat?
it personally,
Yeah.
like.
How you let the young G beat you up? But it is what it is, man. That was Masher. That was his destiny, innit? Like, you get me?
I hear it. So yeah, what I was gonna say is, how does it feel going all the way fast forward to playing Masher when, like, once in time you was on a show called Drilling. You played the role of Kane.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference in Kane, like what you knew Vex knew as Kane versus like what you know now? Like, how does it feel? Does that feel like a mad long time ago now?
No, because you know what's mad? We shot Drilling about 2 years ago again. So just after I had finished filming Supercell, I'm sure I'd done the finale episode of Drilling where we came back as ghosts. So, and again, I'm never too, like I'm not super busy right now to be like, oh, I don't want to do that. So I literally 2 years ago, we done the finale episode. So the feeling, of course, bro, it's a huge difference because, like you're on set, you got your trailer, you get your lines, cues given to you, your props, your hair, makeup done, wire for makeup, but you know what I mean? Like, you get me? That's what they call it. But yeah, man, but I still love the graft of doing the short films because it's a graft at the end of the day. And if you love doing something, no matter how big or small it is, pause, you're still gonna do it. Do you get what I mean? Obviously, if the money's right, and you know what I mean, doesn't always have to be money, but if the money's enough to get you, even if a travel, pay for you to get here, your cab, we got food, cool.
Also, so that might not feel too far away or too indifferent, but what about when you had to play a man like Nathan in Corner Shop? Yeah, I have to do my research, buddy. Tell me about what it was like back then,
Oh
being in
man.
shows like Corner Shop.
You know what? That was lit, man, because that was on Sky, bro. That went on Sky, and my daughter, like, that's when I think she first saw me. Was that the first thing she saw me on TV on? It may have been, but that was on TV. So, but the process behind yeah, like, again, though, it was quick, man. We filmed in the barbershop, and I can't lie, Izzy, he's doing great stuff right now. Yeah, man, he's doing great stuff right now. So it's good to see where he's continued the journey and kept it going, man. But he had everything patterned down to a T. But again, great transition to be doing what we're doing now in comparison to back then, because you're pulling up yourself, your own petrol, your own money to eat, your own, you know what I'm saying? You're actually there just off the love of the craft, whereas now you're getting paid for your love of the craft. So great transition, but I still love. The memories will never.
Of course.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. No, that's dope, man. So we spoke a bit about your acting, but like we need to know where it kind of started. So obviously, for people that don't know, Vex is from Lewisham Borough, and they're from a place called Forest Hill, also known as the Hills. Which I'm not gonna lie, you man kind of made that popular. Still, I
100.
can't even take that from no one.
100.
Like, you know what I mean? You lot coined that still, and us, all of us just ran with it.
100%. It was very everyone in the whole borough was like, yo, the Hills. Yeah, man's going to the Hills. And that's why we kind of named our thing the Hills, when really we shouldn't have.
Nah, don't say that, bro. What? That's crazy.
Nah, man, we should have just come up with a different name, because the Hills was like, but again, no one ever done what we done. Like, we renamed the area and called ourselves what we renamed the area.
Okay, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I get it.
To anyone on the outside, yeah, cool. What's the Hills? But when you're inside, you know, like, the Hills. So that's the only reason why I say we should have named it something else, just to give it its own identity, yeah, rather than, you know what I mean?
And that makes sense.
Everything happens for a reason.
Of course.
We done great things as a group. Like, yeah, the memories of,
Yeah.
Great,
No, I'm gonna
great
get into the Hills. Trust me, I'm gonna get into the Hills. Yeah, but you growing up as Vex, yeah, you grew up in Forest Hill. Was you always in Forest Hill, or was you in other parts of the borough?
So I've probably never said this on anything. Maybe I've got a song or two saying it, but originally I'm from Forest Hill, innit? But originally I lived in New Cross. Like, first 2 years of my life, like, I lived in New Cross, Peeps Road, like right in the middle, like on the hill, like top floor, 105. Like, I remember. So yeah, but from there it was just
It's just been the hill.
Forest Hill.
Forest Hill. Okay, so you grew up in Forest Hill, and like, what was it like growing up in Forest Hill? Like, what was primary school like? I want to go a bit deeper quickly, but what primary school did you go? Fairlawn?
Yeah.
You
know your stuff.
I know
bro.
my stuff, bro. I tell you, this is Culture Box,
you know
bro.
Your, see how to move.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, trust me.
I went 2 primary schools though.
Okay, so break it down, like.
So cool. We started off I started off in Sydenham, Kelvin Grove. That's where I went first. Bad boy primary school.
Yeah, I know that Kelvin Grove.
Bad boy primary school. But too much was going on. We was traveling from Forest Hill to get to the school. It's in Sydenham. That got a bit long. That's when I moved from Sydenham to
the Forest Hill school.
Fairlawn.
Yeah. And what was it like then? So what was it like just growing up in Forest Hill? Obviously, that's where you spent your childhood. But then you're going primary school, Fairlawn. Like, what's the vibes like at that time?
Do you know what? It might sound strange, yeah, but being in Kelvin Grove, I felt like there was a lot of characters like me. Do you get what I mean? Like, there was a lot of man that was, I don't want to talk too much badness, but there was a lot of badness going on in Kelvin Grove from a very young age, like very, very young age. People watching this will vouch and they will know. Like, I'm talking my brethren's in year 2 and he's brought a knife into school. I'm saying year 2. Strike me down if I'm lying. So
I'm saying year 2.
There was a lot of badness going on in Kelvin Grove. So when I went to Fairlawn, I kind of stood out. And that's kind of how I felt in my early years of living in Forest Hill, until I started meeting other people that had the same similar kind of energy or was on what I was on. Do you get what I mean? So when I was in Kelvin Grove, there was a lot of man active all over the place, lots of personalities going off. But as we got older, those people kind of faded away, moved out, went to different areas. And I wouldn't be able to tell you half of their names now, but Fairlawn, pretty much similar, but most of the people I grew up with around our generation.
Yeah, you met them
to that school, yeah.
Okay. So when you was at school, did you meet a couple men that are still your brethren from now?
Yeah.
So, all right, so from primary school, you've gone Forest Hill Boys now, secondary school, yeah? I'm not gonna pretend I know what house she was in. I want to guess Shackleton or something, but I don't know. Renwell. I don't even
What was
remember.
do you know about the houses there?
I
then?
know the houses. I wouldn't say Joe, but I know
Alright,
your.
So in your, what would you say was the
I
baddest
used to hear
house?
about Shackleton the most, or Harvey. No, Drake. Yeah, Drake. Yeah, is that your thing? Yeah.
That was my house.
Okay,
Drake house. That's the home of the legends.
Okay, yeah. All right. So going Forest Hill Boys, what was it like now? You've gone primary school. Did man them from your primary school go secondary school with you as well?
Alright, so cool.
Yeah.
I was the naughtiest in my class.
In primary school?
In primary school.
Okay.
So when they've moved us to secondary, when we've gone secondary school and everyone has gone Forest Hill Boys, I think the teacher has told the school to separate me from another student that I always clashed with. He ended up being in the class with all my actual brethren. Like if they was to choose, who would you rather, like, sorry if you're watching, who would you rather be in your class? They would have chose me. But I got the short end of the stick. But I'm grateful that happened because that made me meet. Like I said, I started off in New Cross. I went nursery in New Cross. I've got nursery pictures of people that are from the ends from New Cross. Then I've moved to Forest Hill, but went to school in Sydenham. So man's got, do you get what I'm trying to say? Then I've gone to a school in Forest Hill. Then I've gone to a secondary school in Forest Hill where you've got man from Dulwich, Peckham, Sydenham, Catford, Penge, all over the place.
Forest Hill was wild.
Like,
you like had them from
everyone, and it's bare man. Pause.
Yeah.
There's
That's
no,
what it is, isn't
you know
it?
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even the girls' school, because they was like, you know what I mean? They was like us. They're from all over the place. So it's like you just meeting people from everywhere, like growing up. Forrester was in like the middle, I'd say it's in the middle of South. You know what I mean? Like forget Lewisham, it's in the middle of South. Like
it connects a lot, innit? Like Forest Hill's like you have to kind of go through it to get to
100.
certain ends still.
Yeah.
Okay. What was it like? What was school like? And why did you go Forest Hill Boys? Was it just like a no-brainer? Like,
Yeah, like my mum wanted me to go Asks or one of them good schools, but I think I got into Forest Hill and that was it. I was like, that's where I wanted to go. I weren't even thinking year 6 or about girls. Like my brethrens are going there. That's where I want to go. Like, please let me go there. Like, and one of my older brethrens from the estate used to kind of check me and look after me and like on a big bro kind of vibe. And my mum used to take to him. So he went Forest Hill Boys. So my mum will be like, oh, what's the school like? And he'll be like, oh, it's a good school. You should come. Bro, that school is not a good... It changed though, like halfway through me being there. But in the beginning, bro, that school was like, I don't know if you've seen Lean on Me, yeah? Morgan Freeman. Oh, bad boy film. But that's what it felt like when I went on my induction day. Like, man fighting, the metal barbed wire in the middle of the fence. Bro, yeah, not... Remember, you're going in there with your parents. You think anyone was keeping up appearances? It was just badness. Man are fighting there. Brothers are arguing in by the vendors when we're walking through. We're just seeing chewing gum spit in the hallway. Bro.
sounds like you like that. It sounds like you wanted to be in the trenches.
Bro, I already made my choice. You know when you say, Mum, I want to do something, and it's like you can't go back on it. It's like, raw. I never saw no other school other than Asks. And that school was like, to me, Hogwarts. That was like going to Hogwarts, bro. My school was like Lean on Me, and Asks was like Hogwarts. Like, that's how, as real as it was, I never went to no other viewings. But when I got kicked out, I think I got into Sedge Hill, and then my head teacher let me come back.
Wait, you got kicked out first though?
Yeah.
All right, wait, hold on. So it sounds like Mummy kind of knew like Vex is just moving. In primary school, he's already moving bad.
Yeah.
Let me try and send him ass, and then he can do a bit.
I never got into Asks.
Never got into ass, yeah.
Never got into Asks.
Okay.
Yo. And that would have been long, man. Back to New Cross again, basically, like where I started, you know what I mean? So maybe it was, yeah, because I got kicked out for some dumb, like, you know what I mean? The person will know. Yeah, they will know. But we're happy now.
Okay, so we ain't got to go there. We could
Bruh,
just...
ain't got to go
So
there.
how did you get back into school? Because I've never heard of a man getting kicked out.
Arts, neither have I. Neither have I. So watch this. This happened twice, you know. This happened twice. So I believe when I was in year 10, something happened, big fight or whatever. And I remember I was off school for like 3 weeks. and my mum was applying for new schools. I got into Sedge Hill. And I can't remember something or the other. My auntie and my mum went to my head teacher in Forest Hill, and I started back. I went back. So now I was back there, final warning, one more thing, I'm out. That one more thing happened like a year later, like the beginning, just like I'd say the end of year 10. So year 11's about to start, and I may not be going to my school. I'm now going centre, middle of Catford. So now I'm in Catford. Do you get what I'm saying? So I've gone centre, and no word of a lie, I've completed the work like so fast. I've gone to my teacher myself, like, Mr. Walsh, sir, like, I don't want to miss my exams. Please, like, is there anything you can do? Like, he said, all right, cool. If they tell me that you finished your work, you can come back 2 days a week. The centre told him I finished the work. So now I'm at school 2 days a week, and now I'm not doing nothing for the other time. So now I'm outside now.
That's mad still. That's a first. I've never heard
Done my GCSEs, went to the end of year 11 picture, everything. But I almost missed, you know, when you get your t-shirt signed, because that weren't one of my days to be in, I've had to, what? Everyone's at school, like, blow to school with my shirt, but I've missed bare pictures in the morning, car. I weren't there, bro. You get me? It weren't my day to be in, but I've ducked to school same way.
I hear you, bro. So where did the love for the music come? Like, was you doing music in school? Like, did you start? Was you spitting on
I was
grime?
doing music in primary school.
Oh, you was on music from then. Okay.
Primary school, grime.
Okay.
Obviously, we all knew about Wiley and Eskimo and you know, obviously, yeah. I'll get to your flowers in a second.
Yeah, I love, bro.
But yeah, so it would have been a Wiley. But what again, people from my school and my generation will know that my stepdad used to manage Wiley. So when I'm in year 7, Wiley's coming to my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this live on the camera because it can't be a lie. You know, back in the day, the man used Wiley coming to your house. I swear they're from East. I swear he's from East. You know that banter. But yeah, my stepdad managed Wiley. Had a studio in my crib, so I knew about music from the jump.
So the studio in your crib was from your stepdad?
My stepdad.
Yeah, okay.
My dad does music, drums, sings.
Hey, so it's just in your DNA.
In my DNA, you get me? So yeah, man, it's just in my DNA. But my actual love was when I'd say my stepdad had the studio in the house, and I'd hear him making beats. So bearing in mind, these are probably garage grime beats back then. So I'll just have little lyrics. He probably wouldn't even know RIP's, God bless his soul, you get me? But
rest in peace, man.
I used to write lyrics, go to school, and when I'm spitting these lyrics, people are going mad, like insane. So from the reactions, I said, yeah, nah, this is me, man. I wanna do music. I think my name was MC Vex.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say
from primary school.
Yeah, I was gonna say the name Vex has just been your name from long time, innit?
I was a madman. I was a madman in primary school.
Yeah. So that's who gave you your name?
Me.
Like
from my aunties and like, you get me, family watching again. Probably will, you know what I'm saying? Like, just angry. Like,
so you was the bad kid in the family.
I want him so Vex. Andre, why you so Vex for? You get me, like. Like, yeah, man. But again, when I got to secondary school, more in the older years, I'd say I was just calm. But the name it was still my name, innit? But yeah, man.
Old type Brody's.
Yep.
Yo. Old type Brody in the car sleep.
Brody's snoring on the podcast.
Snoring. Yeah, bro. But it's all good, man. It's organic, fam. Old type the man them. Yeah. Alright, brother. Yeah, old type the man them. Tired. That's like, that's how you know man's been working. But anyway.
I know it just started though, innit?
Yeah. No, I started clocking it, but it's cool. It's natural, innit? But man can get that. Pause. But so basically, so you're vexed from then. So can I ask you, why do you think you were so vexed?
It's obvious, man. No dad in the house. Obviously, I know I said my stepdad, but cool. Like, I don't want to go too much into family, but that was a younger age than an older age. So in between that little primary school going into secondary, that little period, I was probably misbehaving a lot, getting into a lot of trouble. And that was probably just because it was me and my mum in the house. Whereas when my stepdad's in the house, the studio's there, people are coming through, man's kind of under manners, you know what I'm saying? But again, then when I've got to year 9, it's just me and my mum again. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now that makes sense. And I guess as also is that if the studio's in there, you got a different focus as well.
Yeah,
Because now
yeah.
you're starting to think, right, man
Yeah,
could do
what's
music.
that? Listen, when
Yeah.
I say studio, not none of these studios, I've even got a studio now. So it's mad to say, like, now I'm thinking it, speaking my story. It's like, rah, my stepdad had a studio. I've got my studio now, rah, shit, you know what I'm saying? But his studio, even now, his studio was a madness. Mad, like, compressors, sound, keep, mad,
Yeah.
mad, like,
Yeah.
mad. Abbey Road looking
Yeah.
in one room though.
That's mad. Big up your stepdad, man.
Big him up, man.
R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. Lindy, man.
Yeah, bro. Right, so starting to get a reaction now. So you going to school, spitting bars and that. Man, them are going mad. Like,
Yeah.
is that when the hills started? Like towards, it was like after school.
No, we was messy kids.
Messy kids, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us who was, and just so we know, like, was certain people from Messy Kids end up being in the hills?
Yeah.
Was Rids? Did you go primary school with Rids?
No, secondary. But so this is another thing. Primary school in Forest Hill, you've got like, let's say you got a batch of 10 man. Yeah. 3 man go to one primary school, 3 man went to one primary school, and the other 4 man went to that primary school. That's kind of how it was. So my close brethren went primary school with Rids. Me and old boy went primary school, Kelvin Grove together. Old boy's gone to a next school, I've gone to a next school. We're too bad where we've left that school. So now I'm with a couple other man, old boys with a couple other man, Rids is over there with a couple other man. Els went school in Bricky. He's come to the ends. Like, you know, I'm trying to, like, we've all come together, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll say the names that man will know and remember. So, like, obviously, old boy, Rids, Els, myself. I don't want to forget no one. Simpson. It's hard, you know. Yeah, it's hard, bro. It's hard. Can't forget Cruiser, man. Cruise Kid. We used to go Cruiser's house. That's where we recorded all our songs. Knox's house as well. Yeah, there was Els, Rids, Vex. Even Coda was Messy Kids. Coda's from Broccoli. He went Forest Hill Boys and Coda was Messy Kids. But yeah, Coda's like from day one, like literally, yeah, man. Yeah, no, I'll tell him I don't want, man. He'll pull up anyway. Don't worry about me. Yeah. No, I'll show him 100. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was all MCs. Yeah. No, Grime. Yeah. We was going for house parties. We weren't invited.
Not one of them, you know. Every house party just ended up there. And then always has to get in it.
You know, when I want to go to certain house parties, I can't say certain man can't roll because I want to go in. I want to get inside. But if you're with certain man, they're like, you lot ain't coming in my house. Once one of the man them's been on death's door, and the girls opened the window and saw one of the man them and said, nope, you lot ain't coming in. A man's on like his peak just by that one person. So it's, yeah, man. Affiliate. Mm. Yeah. So Yeah, so cool. We our brethren Cruiser, he would have a studio in his room, and the man them would just be in Cruiser's yard in Forest Hill, making 8-bar rhythms, back to backs, 4-man, 6-man, just bare pause, just making bare tracks. We didn't have no mix, we didn't have no tapes. We was just putting them out on MSN, sending them out on MSN. Pete, the whole school knew the songs. Sydenham girls knew the songs. Like that's all we kind of cared about. Whereas if we had somebody, it's long saying that now, but if we had somebody, yeah, somebody to just be like, raw, let's navigate this way, or you know what I mean? But it was just an MSN thing, man. Yeah, but way before, yeah. Obviously, Rids was recording at Protoje's house. Rids went to Protoje's. Rids was a part of the Hood Fellas. So Rids got the initiation to, you know what I'm saying? But he deserved that. When you look back on Hands in the Air, it's my dog's verse that yeah, it's up there with the top verses. If you're gonna play 5 of the best 8 bars in that, Rids is defo up there. So that was deserved for him. And then short. So basically, how it started, though, we was all messy kids. Um, all parts of Forest Hill. Every part of Forest Hill was messy kids. We ran Forest Hill at that point. Yeah. We was doing grime music. Rids done Hands in the Air. Just before Messy Kids, Rids done Hands in the Air. So Rids is now got that behind him. We've now done we're now Messy Kids. Rids has got that limelight from that. Now the limelight's on Oh Boy. Oh Boy's wifey rhythm, just having a child at 15. So now Oh Boy is the limelight. So we've got Rids, Oh Boy, boom. Messy Kids is done now. Us man are getting older, left school, going off college. We're not Messy Kids. Um, Now rap music's come about. Gigs is on our block giving out CDs. Gigs is on them man's block on the other side of Forest still giving out CDs. So now we're listening, we're plugged in. Everyone's locked into rap. Obviously, I would say, yeah, cool. We would have listened to Young Spray North Star. I think that would have come on Channel U. But the with gigs, it was the CDs. Yeah, yeah. And it's like, man never had that before. No one come to the block and, all right, we're important kind of thing on that vibe. So now we're locked in on the rap wave. Man and my guy in college. We're all out here doing bits together anyway. Um, One time I'm in my crib, Rids and Els are shouting me because Rids and Els are doing a back-to-back with a rap thing. They're cold. Yeah, right from the start. Yeah, if us three. But I'm gonna Rids and Els getting their flowers right now because I may have never said this, but they're in their guy in studio and they've shouted me, yo, what you on? I'm at my crib. Come check me. We're smoking, chilling. They've put on a beat and they said they're going studio. I'm on a thing. I'm in an R in that. Well, I might come with you lot still. Let's come. Let's write the bars. Them man's writ their bars. We're writing basically to the beat while we're smoking and chilling. Man said Vex SE23. I'll be in the hills like Beverly. Coach, writ the bars. Gone to Protoje's. This is my first time in Protoje's house. We've done that song. Prior to this, man's dropping songs in my spare room. So stepdad's not there no more. I got a spare room with a little computer and a webcam mic. Man's recording songs off my own back. Acid Pro 4.0. I was mixing my own. Pour some Hennessy. I mixed that myself. Like, yeah, bro. All them songs from Anger Management, I mixed myself. That's my first ever project. Yeah. So you knew that one as well. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Yeah, naturally, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. Yes, yes. Like I was on my own thing. The man them got protege. I'm gonna do my own thing. So when it's come to go into proteges now, and protege was so welcoming, showing man love, happy that man was there, bro. Protege will say, now after that, bro, after that, bro, I've done 4 mixtapes in protege's house, bro. 4 mixtapes. Amazing, amazing. Beyonce, what's the Wiz Kid. Mate, yeah, man, Protege, and I knew, because he used to say to me, us lot, like, listen, forget rapping on these beats, come to me, we'll make something. And the man them never, it weren't like we weren't on it, it's just we never got around to doing it. You know what I mean? We never took it as serious as we should have. But Protege was telling us from day one, yo, come, do this. But yeah, 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 you're not really from the hills. Nah, that is, yeah. Do you get it? 100%. So that's why when I've gone there, man, how old was we when we done that song? I'm sure man was like, because I might have not even been driving them times. So I know like, yeah, I must have been like 17. So when we done that music video, I was 17 and Street Selected had already reached out to me to film. I can't remember the dates, you know, if I done the Pour Some Hennessy before or after me, the Hills song. I can't remember, because that will determine when and where, you know what I'm saying? But I actually think this is what happened. We done the Hills song, things started taking off, and the man them weren't as on doing music as I was. Because from that now, I'm on it. So now I've got the studio in the crib. I'm now going college. I'm now putting out songs. I put out my first tape, 5 tracks, anger management. I've printed that off in college. You get me? You get selling it, giving it. I think I printed like 30 copies. That's all I, yeah. And I may have sold 10 and just started giving it to the man them, yo. But yeah, facts. Yeah, yeah. No, that was Force ENT. I know, man. I just can't think of his name right now, but he's from Catford. Yeah. See, even that, bro, that weren't like planned or nothing. Man was at my brethren's house. Like me, he had a setup in his crib. Um, yeah, he had a setup, and he's just like, yo, can we do a song? Like, and I said to him, I remember saying, like, bro, I want to do a little project. Like, my name's Vex. I want to drop something called Anger Management. So that Lose It song was like the first song for anger management. So I've done that at my man's yard. As we've done the song, he's gone, yo, my brethren, pull up and film the video. Same time. So it's just, things was just always going in my favor, like without me even trying. So man done the song, then we came out his yard, shot the video. That video is now on the internet. Now I've got to do songs and songs and songs and songs. So tell a lie, that anger management period was before the Hills. That was before, because them, I was pushing my side of the ends them times. So that was before. The Hills was when it was like we're all, because Rids is from my part, but the other side. Els is from the other side of of the Hills, your part. Old Boy's from the other side. So that's when it was like all of us. Even though at the beginning it was just me, Els, and Rids. Yeah, that literally. No. I was agreeing, yeah, literally that. Yeah, it was just us three because we done the first few songs. Then we had other songs we was doing. We even had features with, like, we used to do songs with Chunkz, Kaya, like bare people all over the ends. So it was, yeah, me, Els and Rids. And then obviously you know how it goes, man, then fall off music a bit, want to do other stuff. And I just carried on. That's when it was Stack to Survive. Do you get? I know I done Stack to Survive at Proteges. I've done Money Management at Proteges. And we done 2 of the Hills tapes at Proteges. Yeah. So 2 Hills tapes. No, It's Been a Minute was that was way after. Yeah, that was It's Been a Minute. I think that was Zion's. Yeah, Lose It. Yeah, that was Lose It. Yeah, that was my first. Yeah, that was my first video. Yeah, my first video. I did have other videos, but like I never released. You know what I mean? Never released them. I don't even know where they are. Literally, joking.
So how does all the hills come together now? Because me and you, I know you're the glue to a lot of this hill shit. So I'm not.
Facts, yeah. No, thank you, bro. And I gotta own it because before a man told me the other day, bro, you need to own, because I'm just humble with it. As much as people may think I'm not, I don't say, oh yeah, but naturally, yeah, man is the glue, bro. Facts, facts, yeah. Yeah, facts, yeah. Mm, yeah, 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 within that area, yeah, yeah. It naturally, and I can't take full credit for that because Messy Kids was that. Yeah, that was that from the start, literally, because once I was recruited, and I'll say that because it was like the man them had their own little pattern. It started off very small, like, yo, yeah, Messy Kids. Then I've got wind of it. Now I'm involved. Now, couple of the man that are from my block, Tyson, are now Messy Kids. Man like M Loco, they're rolling. We're going doing stuff. He's there at the front of the batch. So yeah, man, it was from day one. Yeah, from Messy Kids, it was a Forest Hill thing. Like, yeah. If anything, when it was Messy Kids, Tyson weren't even. It wasn't even that. Man was more pushing. I'm more on that side of Forest Hill. Like, it was a Stansted Road thing, really. Like South Road, Stansted, Pipe Thorn. That was, yeah. Man could never ever like. But Tyson, I feel like yeah, I feel like if man never ever existed, there would never be Tyson. And I don't think no one could ever say that. I can say that and stand on it on camera because no one I could have just gone Stansted and been on that side of Forest Hill. I could have gone any part of the ends really and repped and da 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 da. But man stayed on my own thing. There was lots of shit going on in the ends, and I thought, raw. Instead of being on the fence or being on that or being over there, man's this is our thing. So if there's anything, it's on us rather than I'm beefing with you because I'm cool with him and he don't like. All right, cool. We're over here now. You know what I'm saying? Right on the corner. Yeah, Yeah, man, weren't allowed to go there. It was a thing of go shop, come back. Go shop and come back. Because the blocks, like, when that whole strip, there's blocks on every single road. Like, there might be a house that's now 4 flats in that house, but on that strip, my strip, blocks everywhere. So some man live on that block, some man live on that block. Half of the time, most of the man them never even lived on Tyson. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, but we're all here. This is where we're outside. More time, everyone's a stone throw away. But as I said, there's blocks all around Forest and on a road, that part of our bit. So naturally, yeah, man was playing out there, bro. Man was going to the shop and then man seeing a couple of the older youths, like, raw, they're playing Pound Up or Red Letter. And I'm like, yeah, 5. And I'm trying to roll, like, you get me? And I'm rolling. They're letting man roll, like. So yeah, that's what I was playing out from early. Mm. I know you're gonna say Rids. No. No, no, no. You know what? Do you know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna say that all me, Rids, and Els come up with it together. Because when we was doing that song called The Hills, it was more like raw. We was calling Forest Hill Hills. It was more hills, if you remember. Els' name was Els Hills. Yeah? So our thing was like, we're in the hills. Naturally. Never meant for it to be the hills. So I give him that, where hills. But the hills as us, man, that's me. Like, raw, what should we, like, the hills? That's our thing. So Els is definitely the main champion for Hills, because that was Els Hills. You know what I'm saying? But calling us, man, that as a group, that was definitely, I definitely say it was my idea to call us, man, the Hills as a group. But Els, it has to come from somewhere, innit? And Els was already Els Hills. So yeah, naturally, innit? Yeah. Mm, yeah. I'll be real. You're sick. You're good. I rate you. But we done Welcome to the Hills, Volume 1. Yeah. But SoundCloud, yeah. That was the DVD for the tape. Like, literally, man, just going off old school infrastructures, like 18 DVDs and that. Like, raw, can we do a little DVD, day in the life, show everyone in the ends, boom, put out the tape. And that's what we done still. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the Hills. Everyone, bro. Everyone, because it's, yeah, it's everyone. Because you know when it's not, it's deeper than it's deeper than just my little section. It's everyone's on that. Everyone. I can even. Mm. Yeah, when we done what Welcome to the Hills Have Eyes. Yeah, that was proper stuff. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Big Ride hosted that one in Unit 10. I went down there. Yeah, I went Unit 10, linked him in there. You get me? Unit, if you know Unit 10, it's not no, it's real life. You get me? So I was in there the whole session for every single track, because he did Big Ride's lit. He didn't want to do nothing incorrect or send it back and send it. He said to me, pull up, come down. Yeah, yeah, man, literally, I think it would have been Twitter or something. No, do you know what it was? Do you know what it was? I was Ghetto Superstars, yeah, and that's where I got most of my links because I'm rolling, I'm going Fulton Heath. That's another part of my story I even forgot to even mention. Man's going Fulton Heath. So when man was doing music, doing the whole pour some Hennessy stuff, street selected, and that's reaching out to me. At a time, I was thinking a lot of Lewisham platforms or whoever from Lewisham ain't really trying to push me in terms of or embrace man. So I always felt like I was getting embraced from man from other areas, like street selecteds from Lambeth. Them man knew about me, came all the way from Lambeth to Forest Hill, filmed man a video, then filmed me, Els and Rids' video, then flipping Q Diz from Fulton Heath, discovered man my music on YouTube, reached out to man, linked man up in Heath, said, "Rah, I want you to be a part of the team, Ghetto Superstars." Like, and I just felt like all these bringings out, why ain't no one from man's own, like, Lewisham bringing man in? And then obviously, man's getting older, Despa. But Despa, when I'm chatting to Q and all these, man, they're telling me, yeah, there's a brother from your ends, that man's gonna da-da-da-da-da, Despa. I'm like, rah, no Despa. They're like, yeah, we'll make the link. He's from the hills. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's where then I started going studio with Despa, and that's where all of this, you get me? Those are the stages of things. So it's like we was messy kids running around doing grime. Man's got a little older. That's where that's when it was hazardous sessions. That's when you're the man. Like, well, I'm the man, yes, yeah. Don't fuck around. You get it? So that you're a part of the, when man heard Forest still in the thing, bro, like Bonesley, you man are the reason what made me want to scream Forest Still, bro. And it's that real. When I heard you say Forest Still on Hazardous Sessions, little DP money, and I'm saying, what? Forest Still, what? Man didn't know we existed. Then you said it. Then man's watching Southside. That's where I'm coming from. Bonesley said, Forest Hill. I said, nah, I'm gonna do this. That's why all the hills, messy kids, all these things, it was important to man. Like, you get me? No, facts, bro. Facts. Facts. TMM. But yeah, it's mad. Yeah, we could do a couple of these. I don't mind. Yeah. hmm biggest host in the mixtape thing. Yeah. 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 So he hosted Bearer Man's tapes. Like, he yeah. Yeah. No. Hills Have Eyes 2 was, I think Kenny was free, you know. Kenny All Star done free. I should know these. Two might have been Big Ride Again, or two might have been A Class. Two would have either been A Class or Big Ride Again. But three is definitely Kenny. Definitely Kenny, yeah. Lit. Hard CDs, hard copies. That's when man love music, man. Because I'm linking people, bro. And I'm a man that I'd rather see people than do the whole internet, buy, download, stream my thing. And man's giving people CDs, bro. They're actually listening. Because Vex, Link, man, gave man a CD. Let me put this in and see what it's saying. And that was more effective, I think, back then, man. We're printing, and remember, there's bare of us, bro. So we're printing a good 3,000 CDs. Like, and they all gone. We're getting Amsterdam in the whip. We're giving them out. Like, we put in graphs still. Yeah, I was out there. Someone sent it to man today. Today, if I could reload, on Snap, if I could replay, I'd show right now. Someone sent man the tape, London Nights, the distribution. That's where we got the CDs duplicated. And there, Yeah, that's it. I'm thinking, oh shit, man, still speak to man now. So yeah, man.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's just bare links.
Bro, listen, yeah, we might need 4 parts. We can't. Yeah, no, facts, yeah.
Names are buzzing.
Mm. Link up, yeah, yeah. Mm. Yeah. Um, all right, so cool. It's a mad one, innit? Because it's stages. So the reason why I'd always say I would say me and Els mainly, yeah. The reason why I'd say me, Els, then Oh Boy and Rids is because no, I'd say me, Els, Rids, then Oh Boy. Because again, me, Rids, Els started it. Yeah, so you see what it is when the hills started with me, Els, and Rids doing that song and video. Then we done I think it was Come Touch Me Not, like the Brixton Youths done one, the Peckham Youths done one, we done one. And it was a banger. We're leveling, like the views, we're behind views on them, but we're coming. And that was me, Boogie. Boogie kind of stopped rapping. So some man stopped rapping, some man went jail. Most man stopped rapping, most man went jail, and the few that wanted to rap would, and if you're from the ends around the time, say some man's in jail now, and there's only 2 man, like you see how you see certain of these gangs operate. The man them was doing that naturally, like there was so much of us, it's like, raw, you drafted, boom. You're in, all right, cool, drafted. All right, you're home, boom, we make it about you now, cool. And it was always a movement. Sharper was the hills. Sharper was the hills from jail. We got songs with Sharper, man's going on visits, getting CDs, USBs, and you know what I'm saying, bro? So we was, yeah, man. Yeah, and a lot of unseriousness as well. You know, man, even me probably, all right, cool, the man them don't want to do music. Let me do my own thing. So then that will give me time to do my own music and drop another tape. Just to kind of influence the man them, like, look, if look what we can all do if I can do this by myself. If I can do this quickly, imagine what we can all do. So a lot of motivating, and I don't want to drag the man them because it's love, but at the same time, we could have been, everyone will say this about themselves, but I know if we would have seen, if the man would have known their worth and known that we were sick, we would have gone, bro. You get me? The man was on other stuff, and that's life, innit? Yeah, bro. Gigs tweeted that, bro. Gigs tweeted that, said, this is my rhythm right now. What? And you see, for me, my man drops first, so it's like, shit. He got past man for it to be his rhythm now. So I done my job for the team. You get me? I done my job. And the hook, like, yeah, bro, that song went off, bro. But again, back then, views, getting 20K, 30K was lit. It was lit. And then,
even 10s and 15s, it all counted. It's like,
yeah, it's super lit. Yeah, like, rock. No, do you know what it is? We put out music, so you know what it is? We put out music, yeah, but we didn't put out the videos to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we had music for days, like think of it, like over 100 songs, bro. But the videos, we weren't. So it's a lot of time in the studio making songs, because the songs that we did go on mixtapes, imagine the songs that no one heard. Imagine the songs that no one ever even heard, bro. That man's listening to now, and I'm thinking, why didn't we film a video for this? So it feels like, raw, we kind of missed our chance, bare times. So yeah, that was that. Yeah, man. Yeah, bare. Hmm. That was an early one. So that would have been around the times of Welcome to the Hills Volume 1. Yeah, yeah. Sorry to cut you. From My Soul to the Streets was done at Protege's house, bro. Yeah, so that's 5. Wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Michael Million hosted that. Yeah, yeah. No, I weren't even acting at that point. No acting at all. Like, no, I liked drama in school. My mum made me do a couple plays, or I think I was going moonshot when I was younger. Just little things. So it was a part of something I knew. And then when I went to secondary school, it's a performing arts school. So we get drama like compulsory. Yeah. So from year 7 all the way to year 9, 10, I was doing drama. Then when I've gone college, they've said they're doing a short film in the common room, and I was the lead. So it kind of followed me naturally. Then I've had my daughter at the age like 21. So again, 21, those would be the times of I'd probably be doing Stack to Survive Volume 2 at that time. So when I'm on the album cover with the pound coins and I got the chain on, I think my daughter would have just been born. And that was what came out at that time. So I would have done Stack to Survive Volume 1, From My Soul to the Streets, Anger Management, and then I dropped Stack to Survive Volume 2. And that was, yeah, Stack to Survive Volume 2 was done at Zion's. From My Soul to the Street, Stack to Survive was at Protege's. Money Management was done a bit at Protege's and Jimmy British. That's where man was linking up with Johnny Gunz when I was Ghetto Superstars, Shakavelli, Trems. Yeah, yeah, man, bro, we was rolling like, man can vouch, like we're in the studio, camping, smoke, chilling, doing other stuff, pause. But we're outside, like literally really outside, from Brixton, Loughborough to Fulton Heath to my ends to Peckham. Like, we was everywhere, bro. And then back to the studio, camping. Bare different rappers that were rappers at that time would be pulling up at Jimmy British's yard. And yeah, man. So that little epidemic was, there's so many different stages of music. So I recorded half of the tape there and the other half at Protege's. Yeah, yeah. My doggy, man. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. 100 over 9 over 9 years. Yeah, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, 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 yeah. Loop, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's from school. Like, man, Sharper joined my school. I'm year 8, Sharper's year 7. But again, you see, like I say, when I was in Kelvin Grove, energies, like man with high energies, and like, you get me? Sharper's one of those guys, and he was the younger version of us lot. So there would have been 2 guys the year younger than us that was with the man them, like Sharper and Dominic. You get me? Yeah, man, they was with us still. But Sharper, me and him, that's been bro from day one. Like, we both kind of went center, both used to, the girls on the ends, pattern, It was that was my bro, like, still is. But back then, life was, we didn't have nothing to worry about, bro. You get me? And then he went jail the first time. So when he went jail when we was young G's, like, man ain't making no songs then. It's mad because man was actually doing things man shouldn't be doing, and up and down and rare on foot on pedal bikes. Then Sharp has gone jail. We're not doing no rap songs or nothing, like, because if I remember correctly, this would have been the summer man just left school. we're doing little freestyles like on the phone, and that would be it. There would be no follow up to it, or if a man's got a session. But Sharper was a part of all of that. Messy Kids, Sharper was Messy Kids. Sharper was obviously the Hills, but he was in jail when we started that. So I thought it was man's duty as man's brethren to keep his name alive. And in terms of our relationship, I think, yeah, it made things 100 times better as friends, because he knew that he could count on me on the outside. And, you know what I mean? Even certain other things that don't need to be said, he was patterning on the inside. So yeah, man, that's locked in still. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cold. It's I call it the Forest Hill. What can we call it? Yeah. The man them they'll watch this back and they'll say, "Raw Vex." I used to say it. There's a curse, but nah, there's no curse. It's just,
So you're saying it's
yeah,
not a curse?
yeah,
You're saying don't call it a
yeah.
curse.
Let's rebuke that. Let's rebuke any curse. Yeah, because man, we're doing good. We got look. I'm here now with you, and I'm filming in a couple months. So there's no curse. It's just motivation, and real life and other stuff takes center stage, because when you deep it, bro, having a passion for something doesn't pay the bills. You know what I mean? And everyone's got bills to pay. We're not young no more where we can just run around, and I just think other people think it's not realistic, innit? Like, that's what I honestly think. And I think if a man feels it is realistic or they can do it, they would achieve. Because music's just a starting point, you know. You don't need to do music and do it forever. Do music, love it, and use it to get to somewhere else. Yeah, man. So it's like, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, man. It's not a curse. We rebuke that still. It's just motivation, man. Just motivation, getting sidetracked by real life, and you know what I mean. Yeah.
Show and prove, basically. Which is
Facts.
sometimes
Showman nothing. Yeah. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. How can I forget Cap alone, man? Come on, man.
no, I know, trust me,
Yeah,
I know. We're just about certain
yeah,
time.
yeah. Yeah, early. Kappa's foundation, obviously, he's younger than
Yeah.
most of us in it. So yeah, not mad younger, but you know what I mean. But yeah,
Yeah.
he's talented as well. Yeah, he was doing a lot of projects and a lot of freestyles and a lot of stuff in his early come up. So he didn't really need a lot of pulling or pushing, because he was kind of doing it. Obviously, we could all do more, but he was kind of clued in from time. It's just now, like you say, like all the talented guys, it's like we just drop, man. Just drop. It don't need to be. We don't. I know the man them don't care about views or nothing like that, but you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Mm. Yeah, man. Yeah, Tyson. All of us. Yeah, 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 yeah. Everyone's from Tyson. Yeah, yeah. Naturally, yeah. He was the Hills at one point as well. Literally. Yeah. Trap crazy. Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's not paying off right now.
Right, yeah, yeah. I still feel like that now. Yeah, the same passion, it just keeps growing. Like that's something mad's gonna happen because mad things have happened along the way, and it's almost like, yeah, cool, all right, what's next? Not on a ungrateful or a greedy thing, but on a what I know's coming ain't come yet. Pause. But do you know what I mean? Like, I so every great thing that happens, it's like, cool, yep, that's great. I'm lit, I'm proud, I'm happy. But that feeling ain't fulfilled. This ain't it yet. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know when it's gonna be the time. And it's not the time. And I enjoy putting in the work. You get what I'm saying? And that's what it is, you know. I've just realized it by talking to you. Like, back in the day, man, them can easily go off, go work, go trap, go do this, go do that, because money comes, man wants money now. But when you want to do music back then, you had to go studio, you had to mix your songs, then you had to align them, then you had to fucking get them burnt, then get artwork, then get them printed. Like there's like 10 steps. Man might as well just go get something and shot it. That's the mindset though. Because takes a lot, bro. And now I'm sitting here thinking, talking to you, it's like, to win, bro, it's not easy, bro. You got to do 10 steps. Man can't just buy, sell. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Networking's key as well. Yeah. Yeah. Real life thing, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All over. Yeah, man. Flipping ghetto, man. Back in the ghetto, going every summer, bro. My mum's going work, bro. Like I said, just me and my mum, bro. I'm going St. Michael's, St. Andrews, St. Michael's, St. Andrews. Like, so I'm in Woodpecker. I'm in Broccoli. We're going, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have literally, bro, been all over this borough, G. Oh, love. Mm, no pun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you. I got you. There's still people. I'm still selling them. Like, I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah, man. And again, bro, it's like, it's mad. You know your stuff, but bro, we was ahead of our time, bro, because no one's doing that. That was 015, 10 years ago. Man's sent, I got a box of CDs, I got a box of t-shirts, a box of hats. I'm ready to go. And big up my bro Cam, free Cam, man, because like I said, bro, it's having people around you, bro. You might hear me mention Cam on certain songs, but it's Cam that said to me, Vex, he saw the logo on the CD and said, bro, that will look sick on a t-shirt. If he never said that, man may have never even tried it, bro. Literally, shout Cam, man, Wells Park. Yeah. No, like literally, I feel like I feel Sydenham's a part of man too. Like Forrestal and Sydenham. Some man in Sydenham might not feel the same. Some man might not. Yeah, like it's Sydenham. But some man in Forrestal are the same. Like raw Sydenham, what? Like, but if you're in that middle bit and you went Forrestal boys, it's a Sydenham thing, man. Forrestal, Sydenham. Cause I went primary school in Sydenham. So I'm from early, like you get me. So yeah, man. Oh yeah. See, big up, man. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, Yeah. Big up Coco, man. Love, man. I appreciate that, man. That was one of my favorite songs. And we was doing story songs 10 years ago, bro. 10 years ago. And sorry to cut you, but the secret, like, Little Rick was dropped longer than I'd recorded that song in like 012, 013. Yeah, it's just I didn't from 013 to 015, I didn't probably have no projects or nothing like that. And I wanted to drop it with a video. So that's when I done the video when I dropped the tape. Yeah, big up Rapman. Big up Rapman. 100. I've known Rapman most of my years out here, bro. Like that's my big brother's good friend. But again, I knew of Rapman prior to my brother. Do you get what I'm saying? I remember when I was starting to do acting, I remember asking Rapman for advice about acting because he was doing acting. And I remember when I was looking for an agent, I saw on one of the agent's websites Rapman's face. So I hit my brother up straight away. So straight away, Rapman's alerted to his brethren's little brother wants to do acting. Do you get what I mean? Long story short, fast forward years later now, it's a music thing. I'm doing Link Up TV. I'm popping on Link Up TV. Rapman's hit me up like, yo, I want to drop some music. Da, da, da. Who's the guys that I gave him Rashid's number, Ade's number, Steve from Rap City's number at the time, whoever it, bro, I just gave man, cause that's bro, like no questions. I ain't got to worry about nothing. Like take the number. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about that you doing any business wrong. Cause Rapman flies straight. So gave him every number I had, whoever was doing bits at the time, gave him their numbers. And yeah, that was it. Rapman started, rocketed off. And then he revisited acting and creating and directing and naturally, you get me? Shiro's story. Yeah, yeah. My daughter was the lead. Yeah, my daughter was, yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you, bro. 100. She a big girl now. Yeah, 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 bro. It's mad. Yeah, big secondary school now, man. Yeah, trust me. Yeah, no, outside. Word, no question. Yo. hmm The best thing ever, bro. That was, bro. We pulled up to cinemas after the screening finished. So the whole cast. People are coming out of the cinema. That cinema. Guy mad. Interviews, press runs, like, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was it. That was it. Because now now I'm almost feel inside that like I'm expected to know how this feels. Like a premiere, I've been here before, but it always gets better and better. But that feeling of the Blue Story moment, bro. Yeah, man. Rocking up to cinemas again, maybe because it's film. Like Netflix, I can't just pull up to people's houses and see their reactions when they see me. Whereas when it was in the cinema, we're going Greenwich, Peckham, any cinema when it's showing, we're pulling up after, and that's creating more hype for the film. People might think, right, if we go cinema, we'll see. I was just rolling, bro. I don't know. There could have been behind, but I was just rolling and happy. Yeah. Mm. I know. Yeah, the bounce. Steady thing, natural. Yeah. 100. Yeah. Yeah. Facts. 100. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. No. No. Do you know what? It's mad. I feel that I need to do like a best of and put my best lyrics, the best, like, you know what I mean? Just put that out there. I think that will probably be my best thing. I'll put it on the streaming sites and whatever, whatever. But strong body of work though. Street Ballad was a strong body of work. Like, yeah, probably, you know what? It probably is my best. Probably is my best, but I put more. Yeah, yeah. No, you know what? It probably is my favorite too. But I feel that I just put more effort into It's Been a Minute. Yeah, I feel like I put a lot more effort into that. Like the clothing, the printing, the CDs, the going all over the place, going to this part of South, that part of South, getting the features. Like we got Gunna D on there, Rapman on there, Young Rico, flipping, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. It was a big deal. Still was a big Birmingham, man's going to link, yeah, everywhere, yeah, man. So I put my all into that, but I have to say Street Ballad because we done the headline show, we done a listening party. I toured, went Birmingham, went Brighton, went Reading. So yeah, man, I have to give my all to Street Ballad still because off the back of it, yeah. You know what's dope about Street Ballad, the video? Yeah, man. That was levels, you know. Again, bro. Direction, yeah. Did you direct? Yeah. All my idea, everything. Like, thank you, brother, man. So that's one of the little young G's, brethrens. First time I've ever linked him, but the people that I know, the young you I know in the video, has sent me the picture of my man. He's like, yo, he's on it. I said, bro, bring him. He looks like man when I was young. He rolled up, and it was just like seeing me, bro. Like Forest Hill Bros. Yeah, nah. Yeah, facts, facts. Yeah. First ever, yeah. First ever, yeah. Yeah, trust me, bro. Thank you, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so cool. 100, because like, cool. Growing up here, that was the mecca. Like, that was where man's going to buck your cousins. Like, man's getting licked with a belt. That's where it's like no holds barred. Food is 10 out of 10. Like a big part of my life still. So I feel like cool. The reason why that changes because since my grandma passed, bro, the whole family is done, finished. So it's like, yeah, man. That's why I say it changed, man. Because growing up, it was all about family. Even though I felt certain things was edgy, you never know, innit? Until you know. But yeah, man knows that raw shit. Okay, yeah, broken apart. And with Change and Dookie, like, yeah, man, RIP my grandma firstly, but yeah, Change and Dookie, Change, man. The things, I can't even say certain things, but like, bro's, like, he's one of one, man. Like, there was no one doing what Change was doing. You know what I'm saying? So when I was able to show him something and he was gassed, it was like, yeah, no, this is my brother. He's equally, you know what I'm saying? He's not just a man that can show, he can be happy that you've shown him something too. And you know what I mean? It's so sad that he passed at such a young age because he would have gone on to probably be something very big, bro. A businessman, musician, whatever it may be. Look at his brothers doing great things as well. So, yeah, man, it's sad still. Facts. Clean-hearted brother, man. One time I was running late for something, bro, and I'm walking in the rain or I can't remember where I was going or what it was. He was in the calf, literally saw me walk past the calf window, come and yo, held man up. Said, yo, I said, where you going? He said, where you going? I said, I'm going Bromley, I think it was. He's like, oh yeah, 1 minute, I'll finish and I'll drop you. Bro, finished his food and dropped, man, bro. Black Corsair. Back roads, boom, Canadian Avenue, dropped me near to the bottom of Quasar. Yeah, love, bro, safe. Got me all the way from Forest Hill to, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, just a genuine person, proper. And Dookie as well. Sorry, go on, bro. That's what I said, chill, innit? Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah, you couldn't even stand in there sometimes. Yeah. But he was just on it. Like, no, it's cool. I've got you. Yeah. You're gonna head of his time, bro. He ordered like a beer or something random as well. Bro, head of his time. That would have, bro, buying you and your two brethren a drink back then, bro, would have broke my pocket. Would have broke my pocket, bro. And that's the kind of grown stuff he was on. So, do you get what I'm saying? So when I'm saying a man dropped me somewhere, it might seem like, raw, that's normal. Man was 17, bro. Like petrol money to Bromley and back, he's in the calf by himself eating. This is 17. Like, don't get twisted, we was getting calves and that, but he's on a grown thing. He's in there eating with the paper. You know what I'm trying to say? Man's in there bantering and laughing. Probably they want man out of the calf. You get me? But yeah, man. Shout RIP, man. No, yeah, Dookie now, man. Like, Dookie was a bad boy. Yeah. Jamaica. But he was from Catford, Forest Hill. So, Forest Hill's got bare, like, you can be from Forest Hill, Catford, Forest Hill, Sydenham, Forest Hill, Peckham. Like, it's mad. Forest Hill, Dulwich. You can, like, it's mad, bro. Forest Hill, Brockley, Brenchley Gardens, boom, boom, Turnham. Like, you could be any, like, you know what I'm saying? The ends is proper Palace. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Dookie, man. Like, so cool. He just had heart from young, innit? Like, cool. Outside, he was a part of the batch. He was obviously closer with certain man, but at the end of the day, we was all one. Dookie got deported. He went jail and he got deported. Went Jamaica, changed his life around. This is when our relationship enhanced. Because I've got time for people, innit? Man will hit me up on Facebook and be like, yo, Vex, da 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 da. I might send a man a change or pat a man a 1, 2 things, or I might go Jamaica and leave clothes and leave things naturally. Because man grew up guy in Jamaica. I know how it is, yeah, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Everything filling up barrel and man know because it's in grandma's natural. So he's appreciative. Remember, I've got family that live out there. They're not appreciative. Everything I do for Dookie, whether it was January or December, appreciative. He's now got a camera. So you know when you're helping little things, because it wouldn't have just been me, there would have been others or whatever, even himself. A man's bought a camera and started filming, bro, in Jamaica, bro. He's now got with Idonia, fourth Jenner. He's with the biggest artist in Jamaica filming. He was about to get his visa to go Amsterdam and start lifting off that deportation, bro. Man died, passed away. So that's why that one hurt, because he literally changed his life around and didn't even get the chance to get the benefits of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So that one hurt. And just reason why it hurt the most is because I was with man like 5 months prior, bro. I was in Jamaica with man, like rolling. I paid for the rental. Grown now, olders. We're in Jamaica, funning, chilling. I'm with TJ, up top boss, big TJ. Now we're rolling for 2 days, bro. In Mo Bay in the studio, like, bro, rolling. Man got them man the rental. Them man come in my hotel, bro. Like that's man's bro. Like dark one still, but yeah, man. R.I.P. Dookie, R.I.P. Change, R.I.P. my grandma, man. Serious. Facts. Yeah, let's live along 2025. We're still relevant. Yeah, yeah. Facts. Yeah. Yeah. Javan. I knew it. I was waiting. Shout out Twicey as well, man. That's our cousin as well. So Twicey, yeah, man. I have to big him up as well because that my memories of Javan. I've got a lot like with just me and him, but me, him, and Twicey as well, bro. Playing with, the Megazord power rate, like that's all I think about when I remember like back in the day, man's cousin and that, bro. But yeah, man, that one's a sad one because I was too young to kind of know. Yeah, I did, like, bro, it's mad. I was too young to actually know raw dead, like, you know what I mean, until you're getting older with time. That's why I kept mentioning him to speak about it to myself. Yeah, almost. Yeah. Because my cousin will tell me stuff all the time because he's older than man. He will show me stuff all the time and things I may have not read, especially where they was a lot closer because they would always be together. And he lived in Forest Hill as well. Yeah, Javan's from Forest Hill. So imagine that. I've probably never even said that in no songs. No one wouldn't even know, but he's from Forest Hill. Mad. Imagine that, 2 cousins rolling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. R.I.P. No, I love my bro, man.
We're gonna wrap up, but before we leave, we have to. Sometimes we don't have to because I'm not gonna lie. Certain times we can't always ban the culture box. But today's one of them days. There's a few.
Yeah.
So when you're ready, open the box, the lid, you can stash it on the floor, and there's some cards in there. Just take the cards out, and then yeah, we're gonna just say, yeah, do what you need to do, bro. Now, I just want you to one at a time read them out, and then just answer them slowly. Like, I mean, just some quick fire questions. So
Yeah.
now don't read for
All right, cool. Gallus or Masher? Mm, yeah. Masher. Yeah. 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 Masher. Yeah. Hills Have Eyes or Anger Management? Anger Management. Pour some Hennessy. Do you get what I'm saying? I couldn't, yeah, pour some Hennessy. What verse lives rent free in your head? I think I went to school where Harry did because I was fighting off Basilisk. I don't know happy or happiness. Still, I know, yeah. Styler, Hogwarts, yeah. Top 3 Hills rappers. Mm. Yeah. No, this ain't sticky. No. Man, them know, I'll say it. All right, so number 1, best rapper in Forest Hill. Yeah? Els. Yeah? That's my opinion, yeah? Best, like, I'm just using my generation. Yeah. Easy enough. Wait on me. Got wait on me. And the verses is mad. So L's, but consistency, I wouldn't give it to L's. But yeah, me personally, L's. Yeah, L's. Consistency, work rate, bars as well, showing up, myself, Vex. I have to, yeah. Um, it is the tricky one, but I gotta keep it. I'm gonna say Times. Joint with Ames or Aimer. And what's underneath my nose? I'm out.
Wait, whoa.
Mm. Yeah. No, thank you for having me. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Yeah. Facts. Yeah. So quick breakdown. So TMM is a brand, organization. We have lots of different departments, but in regards to acting, talent media matrix. So your casting, production, equipment, props, everything, talent media matrix, models, kids production, kids film, talent media matrix. Any of them things. Once you follow talent media matrix, you'll see in the bio the models and the kids page. That's the acting side of TMM, talent media matrix. Then we've got the music record label, A&Rs, all of that stuff, Touch Money Music. That's where the artists say, I'm an artist on the label as well as being management and CEO. As you can see, we've got a team. There's more than just me. And with Touch Money Music, we've got TMM Studios, Touch Money Music Studios, which is the studios free for the public to buy studio time, get studio time, and the artists on the label receive studio time because they're signed to. Yes, yes. That was, so Block 23 ENT was a thing, like someone behind us. Not like financially, but my brethren Siddiqui was filming everything and editing everything. That was kind of like his thing. We made it, but when I said, yo, bro, run with it. Like, you get me? Like, he made the website, done all of that, the social media, but it kind of fizzles out, you know what I mean? So, you know how it goes, man. Move on life, move out the area, get kids, whatever, whatever. So it's like, raw. That's where that kind of, yeah, 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 man. Shout out Tynes, Ames or Aimer, Amadeo, um, Young C, flipping, bro. The team's mad. Everyone cool. What I've got coming is music video, some more. By the time you see this, it will be out. That'll be on my YouTube channel. Tynes has just filmed four music videos. He's got a rollout coming soon. Ames has got a rollout, headline show, listening party, all of that coming soon. Yeah. I'm gonna give you the invite still. Yeah, when we do Ames's headline show, yeah, man, please, man. And we got producers on the team, videographers, graphics designers. Ah, bro. This is why, let me just give advice to the people, bro. Lock in with your people and let everyone have a lane, because I would much rather my team be all the names I've mentioned growing up with, but we can't all do everything together. We made music history together. But find a team, find people around you that can film, take pictures, edit, and you've got your own infrastructure. Not everything's about how much, how much, how much, or you won't achieve nothing. Yeah, I can talk. Yeah, yeah. I've got a right now. It's not super confirmed whether it's a docu-series or a documentary, but more than likely that will be getting filmed very soon because I've got obviously all the outtakes from experiences of living and stuff like that. So all of that's gonna be on there. So yeah, documentary will be coming soon. If you don't get it, you'll get a trailer. You know what I mean? Just yeah. Come on, man. It's your boy Vex. Shout out Culture Box TV, doing great things for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my brother Kido as well. Thank you for having me, man. It's been a great, great interview, man. Trust me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The money makers, obviously. Next one, yeah. Legally now, man. We're legal now, man. If you know, you know. If you don't, you know. You get me? No, 100. Love my family. Love.